Okay, my people, today we have a special edition, special edition. Yep, pork tenderloin al pastor. Y vamos a hacer un taco al pastor. Let's do a taco al pastor. So it's gonna be a pork tenderloin al pastor. What they call al pastor is a special marinade and then also pineapple on your pork. So just follow me step by step. This is super, super, super awesome. Here are all the ingredients that we need for our pork tenderloin al pastor. So you need pork tenderloin that those all natural, no flavors added. So this is just the pork, no additional seasonings. I'm gonna use turkey bacon, but you can use regular bacon if you want. Let's have half a cup of pineapple juice and a few chunks of pineapples, and then any seasoning of your preference, salt and pepper. And I'm gonna use this sazon goya just for the color, but any seasoning with a dark red color will do it. So follow me step by step. Here's the bacon. I'm using turkey, like I said, but you could use any bacon that you like. Remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends and family. So we're gonna chop this bacon in little thin squares. So this is just gonna give you that wow flavor. You know when something has something special, when your food has something special, and the people are like, "Huh, what did you put here? What's your secret ingredient?" So this is gonna give it that wow factor to your taco al pastor or your pork tenderloin al pastor. So we're gonna chop that up just like that, and I'm gonna put this on another small container here while I continue with the rest of the ingredients. So this is This is turkey bacon, but you could use any bacon of your liking. I use bacon because that's what turkey because that's what we have right now. But I have used also in the past. I've used regular bacon. So pork tenderloin here. Like I said, no additional seasons added. So you want to buy the normal one with no seasoning, all natural. And this is a little frozen. You can see it's a little hard, not totally frozen, but it's still a little like stiff. So that's how you wanna, because it's a lot better to slice it at this point. You wanna make these slices like about a quarter inch or maybe an eighth of an inch, real thin but not super thin like a ham. So I'm gonna show you the right thickness here. You're gonna try to go with that thickness like I'm showing you here. It's about a quarter inch or maybe an eighth of an inch with a nice knife, and with the pork almost frozen but not frozen. It's a lot easier to do this. So I'm gonna continue to slice the entire pork tenderloin in thin slices like that. Some of them are gonna break. That's fine. You're gonna see the final product at the end. So just follow me step by step. This is the way to do the pork tenderloin at al pastor. You might have heard al pastor when you go to Mexican restaurants. This is very, very good, and it's all about the marinade and that pineapple factor at the end. So I have all my slices here. You see about a quarter inch, maybe an eighth of an inch. That's to your preference. And I'm gonna start preparing the marinade now. So 2 teaspoons of all-purpose seasoning, and then 2 teaspoons of salt and pepper at 50-50. And then I'm gonna use a heaping teaspoon of cilantro here, like super super full teaspoon of cilantro. You can use fresh cilantro you want, or parsley. And I'm gonna use one of these little envelopes of sazon goya just for that dark red color. Here are my dry ingredients, and I'm not gonna add now about half a cup of that pineapple juice, fresh pineapple juice, and I'm gonna mix this together. If you want it, if it's too thick, you can add a little bit more pineapple juice. Remember, you don't have to do a lot. It should be enough for the amount of pork that we have right now. So this is the right thickness I'm looking for. I might add a little bit more or apple pineapple juice. So I just want to make sure that all this seasoning goes everywhere with my pork. So this is the right consistency. I'm gonna now prepare my slices here. I have it in this container, and I'm gonna add most of my bacon at this point, but not all of it. So I'll say like 80 85% of my bacon at this point. and I'm just gonna drop it there and make sure that it goes everywhere with your pork. And now I'm gonna drizzle this seasoning, this marinade, all over the pork, just like that, making sure that it goes everywhere and that you use every drop of it. And like I said, I ended up adding another half a cup of pineapple juice just to make sure that I had enough liquid here to cover all the pork. So just make sure you rub all the porks in it everywhere and that all these chunks are actually soaked in that marinade. So just make sure tumble it around. Do not break the pork too small. So be careful when you're tumbling this around, and just make sure that everything has that seasoning. Now we're gonna now let this rest for about, I'll say about 2 hours. I'm gonna put a lid here, and you wanna rest this for at least 2 hours. It's actually better if you just leave it overnight, but 2 hours is enough. So after 2 hours in the fridge, I bring my pork back out, and I'm gonna just now dump this here on top of my aluminum foil, and I'm gonna try to form that same roll again, like that tenderloin again. See the way it was packaged. Now it's all sliced, but I'm gonna kind of replicate that shape, taking into consideration that I have to make it fit in the air fryer. So depending on the size of your air fryer, you might have to make it more compact or less compact. So I'm gonna have these pineapple chunks right on top of it, just like that. Don't be afraid. Nope, it's not gonna be sweet at all at the end, but it's gonna add that special touch that they call al pastor. Al pastor has to do with that marinade, and also has to do with that pineapple on top of it. So it's super delicious. Now the rest of the bacon now goes on top of the pineapple just like that. So just drop the rest of the bacon on top of the pineapples, and now I'm gonna wrap this up. So I'm gonna bring another aluminum foil on top first. I'm gonna cover the top, and then I'm gonna seal the sides, both sides pretty tight, making sure everything stays in there, and then the side edges also. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends and family. Make sure you send it to all your contacts so everybody takes advantage of these beautiful videos. And this is about the size that I'm looking for and the shape. So I'm gonna go now into my air fryer. So you see how it fits in there. Depending on the size of your air fryer, you might have to make it compact or change the shape a little bit, but just make sure that it fits in there. And we're gonna close the air fryer here, and we're gonna cook this in 2 stages. So the first part of that cooking is gonna be 350 for 45 minutes, all wrapped up in aluminum foil. 45 minutes, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, all covered in aluminum foil, totally covered. 350 Fahrenheit, 45 minutes. So after 45 minutes, you should be close to the end here. And then now the second part of this cooking process will be uncovered. So after you are done with the first 45 minutes at 350, you're gonna take it out of the air fryer, and we're gonna lift this up and take that top portion of the aluminum foil off. You see how it doesn't have any color? It's cooked, but it doesn't have any color. So now we're gonna give it that special color, and you'll see how beautiful this looks at the end. Here you go. So you take the top part of the aluminum foil off, and now we'll go back into the air fryer for the second part of the cooking process. So for the second part, again, it's gonna be 350, but this time it's only 30 minutes. 350 degrees for 30 minutes uncovered, not cover, uncover, 30 minutes, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the second stage. And now after those 30 minutes, I'm gonna make sure that it's cooked inside. So the pork should be at least 160 degrees. So I'm gonna make sure that I get that reading. You see I got 163 here. I got over 160 there. I got 177 here. So this is definitely cooked. So now it's a matter of just taking this out of the air fryer and serving it any way you want. So for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna make a taco al pastor. which is al pastor taco. You can eat this pork tenderloin any other way with white rice or whatever. So because it is already sliced, when you start cutting it, it's just gonna break in little pieces. So you just take the amount of pork that you need for your serving. In this case, I'm just making a small street taco. So all I need is a little bit of that pork, and I also bring with me some of those chunks of pineapple. And I'm gonna take this out to the side, and I'm gonna chop a little bit more meat and the pineapple all together. Don't be afraid. And I have a few extra pineapples here to garnish on top at the end. So here you have the pork tenderloin with the pineapple and that marinade, which is called al pastor. And I'm gonna form my taco here, my tacos al pastor here. So I'm gonna put some of that pork right on my flour tortilla here. You can use corn tortilla if you like. I like flour tortilla, so guess what? You use the tortilla that you want. Why? Because it is you who's gonna eat it. So I like flour tortilla, so I'm gonna add some also onions here and fresh cilantro. There you have it, and some of those pineapple chunks right on top of my taco al pastor, just like that. This extra meat that I'm not gonna throw away, I'm gonna eat it anyway. Probably make another taco. And there you have it, taco al pastor with the pork tenderloin al pastor on the air fryer. Can you believe that? Yeah, we did it step by step, and you can do it too at home. So just follow me. A little bit of salsa verde here, green sauce based on jalapeno sauce. You can find that video in my channel as well. There you have it, pork tenderloin al pastor with pineapple and marinade. And let's try it now. It's not just how it looks, because it looks beautiful. It's also that important to me that is actually tasty. And definitely passed the test. Taco al pastor out of our pork tenderloin al pastor made on the air fryer, in the air fryer. So there you have it. All you have to do is follow my recipe step by step, follow my video, subscribe to my channel, like the video, share with your friends and family. And I'll see you next time, my friends. Tacos al pastor from a pork tenderloin al pastor.